Hello and welcome. I'm MJ Haggis. We're playing Snowrunner on the mod map region of Aussie Adventures. Now, I've juggled things about and I'll bring you up to date right now. Probably by going into the map, it's the easiest thing. We're at the new repair hub. We've got the Vorongrad here, which was still at the top of this little bit where the Zix was. The Baja crew, which you saw there in the background, was down at this point here. I just brought it round. Basically for the fuel that the Baja carries, because the Voron's needing a top up, it's only got 29%, so that's why that's down there. Plus, it's damaged. I want to get the Baja crew repaired and back to the garage, and I'll probably just sell it. Maybe. We'll see how it goes, how our finances are. Now, all the other trucks, the Zix 612H is back at the garage. I can't remember if I actually sold it. I think it's still in the garage. The 5070 International's back in the garage. What else was out and about? I'm sure there's other things. That could be it. We could pop back to the garage and have a quick look. But the short of it is, everything's tidied up relatively. Now, why I took the Voron to this repair hub was because it had the generator there, and that's what we're going to do next. It's a contract, and it's keeping everyone comfortable. Deliver the generator to this site, an outback overlanding, which is probably through this nearest gateway here down at the garage, which is quite handy because we're going to go back that way anyway. However, we need to get fuel and we need to get attached, and we're going to go basically, unfortunately it's the same route we've been quite a number of times now, but it's the easiest route. So there's the Baja, there's us. We have 98 of 330, so we're going to get into the Baja, go get it repaired because he got a puncture heading here. I don't know what he hit. I think it was a tree or something. Let's quickly change over. Yeah, badly damaged suspension and tyre. It's that one there, flat as a pancake. So we'll get into this repair zone, get him fully fueled, reverse back and refuel the Voron. So let's start it up, see how it goes. It does sound awesome, but it is way overpowered. There we go, fully fixed. Right, back it up. Right, engine off. Refuel. How much does he carry? That's the generator's got a full amount of fuel. Well, I didn't think that was going to be the case. I thought it was going to be empty. Okay, I'll leave it as is if I can. Overland rack, roof rack. Okay, that's good. And we're going to the Vorongrad with everything at that. Baja Dunes dash mounted radar. So this is the prototype exploration unit equipment. 500 litres. You don't need that. All. So that's the Voron done. Good. And he's got plenty of fuel for getting back to the garage too. So now we can hot foot it back into the Voron. And we can attach to the generator. So again, let's just get this thing up and running. And attach the trailer. Conflict upon attachment. Well, I didn't see that coming. It's because of probably the crane pushing the load bed back. Oh man, that changes everything. And there's nothing I can do about that. Conflict upon attachment. Yeah, it even says stronger RU loading crane. Oh man. Well, the only thing we can do is use the winch, but that's far from ideal. Okay, let's shimmy forwards a fraction. We can get it on the move. Better get all-wheel drive on for that, I think. Moving, yeah, it moves quite easily to be honest, so we'll continue with just using the winch. Not ideal, and we'll switch around. The Voron's got to go back to the garage anyway, so we'll switch it out when we get close, or to the garage. Right, I think we should just go. Actually, before we go, I should have done this before a while back. I missed the email, but Michael Neal, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're still enjoying the content and the Australian maps. Just before we jump, hopefully, to Season 10 very soon. And the other one is Buck Eli. Thank you to you too. greatly appreciated for the pair of you. Much, much, much appreciation. Right, I think now is a good time with the sun shining. Let's get moving. Try and reel him in as far as he'll go with the winch. Oh, actually. Before we do that, I'm going to put the engine off. I did get the 5070 out with the winch. The Juggernaut was so close, as you saw with the winch, to the attachment point on the 5070. I moved back a fraction further and switched to the other side of the back of the Juggernaut, and it connected. The 5070 came up the hill, no problem at all, until it almost got to the top, and I had that issue with it not wanting just to climb over the top, but with the power of the Juggernaut and realigning it a couple of times, it came up over the top of the brow of the hill, exactly the same as the Zix did. So that's how I managed to do it. Purely luck. Another option and a comment that was left was get a truck with a longer winch, and yes, that had crossed my mind. Fortunately, the winch was long enough, so that's how the 5070 got rescued. Well, there's my tracks from the Zix back. Oh boy, that is pretty nasty. Oh, am I going to need a tree at this point? Right, back it up. That's not going through there at all. Let's try that bit just up there if I can get back out of here. I need to release the winch. Give me a tree that's that way. Push the generator back a little bit. That mud, crikey. We'll head for that tree there in the distance. It's going to be better. I hope so. Might not even need the tree. You know when you try and cut corners and you think, oh, that'll just connect to there? No, that's what I'm after. Now I'm sinking into the mud, so I'll probably need to change it again. I'll just winch the generator closer before I release. Oh, please tell me I can reach something. Oh, that was a strong bush. Right, we're going to keep moving. Keep moving. Oh, what? This mud. Right, release. I need to get the generator. Come on, keep going. Keep going. He is struggling in that mud, but I think we could be okay. As soon as I find some slightly more solid ground, I'm kind of heading for this tree in the background. Just keep getting the generator that little bit closer. Oh, and we can reach the tree. Okay, we are good. Right, release him and attach. Right, we're up onto good ground now. We've got a bush attached to our cab. Get off. There you go. Right, reel in the generator. Right, very good. Right. Follow my Zix tracks. Now I found, on the subject of the Zix, a mod. I haven't got it in game yet. I have subscribed to it through the mod.io website. Left here, left. And I would like to try it out at some point soon. So I will get the Zix vanilla one sold and swap it out for the modded one. And we'll give it a go. If it's good, then obviously it'll be linked in my description and you guys can maybe give it a go on the basis that it's available for everybody. Oh, where's the... How did that fall over? I didn't even think I was going that fast. Ah, get back on your wheels. I saw it starting to go and I thought, why is that tilting over? Oh, I don't want to go too far in that direction. This is where I always cut the corner actually. It's probably just as well I do. In fact, look at the big hole in the ground there. That probably started it off. Is that the trailer? Right, stay there. Yeah, and the Zix was a pain to get back. As you've probably already seen before with the frustrations of it nosediving into every little mound of earth. This one was a bit of a pain right here, but there was a decent tree just up to the left there, and it managed to unscoop its nose from that rock. Right, that's close. Get the diff lock off again before it explodes. And also when we dropped down to the road just up ahead, the Zix didn't like that. Doesn't like climbing, doesn't like descending. Oh, I hit the tree there. Oh, so did the trailer. Yeah, right here it stuck its nose into the ground. Really? Oh, I tell you what, that was well behaved. You were about to get a telling off there. Just as well you put yourself back up. Okay, come on. And we're off. Go round the rock I was wanting, not over it. Right, short of getting caught out by a nasty bump in the road, which we happen to know there is one up ahead, we should be okay back to the garage now. Past the scene of the crime. Up we go. So this bump, where is it? Oh yeah, right there. That's a sneaky one. Easily missed. Go on, Voron. Climb. What are you getting stuck on? I don't think the generator was going to show it to be that heavy, but we're off. I'll just leave the wheels in the tracks, get a little bit more traction without them bouncing about. It's a shame this guy can't attach that dolly trailer to the back. And I'll probably forget that that can't happen and try it again in the future. It just looks like it could do it. Skirt around this mud a wee bit. Go on, keep going. Don't stall out. Didn't like that last little section of mud. But we're getting there. We've been in this Tassie trailing map for a while. It's going to be strange going back through to the other ones. It's going back to outback overlanding, so I need to remember I picked the right gateway. Where's that generator going? Again. He likes falling over to that side. Oh, I thought he was going to pick it. Oh, he is going to pick himself up. Look at that. We'll just get a wee top up of fuel up ahead. And that should be us safe and secure for the return journey back to the garage. Turn in here. Right, quick top up. And the rest of this route should be fairly straightforward now. The Zix did not like to climb this bit either. Oh, you think, how hard can that be? I'm looking forward to trying the modded one to see if the active suspension, which I believe there's 2 options of. I mean, I don't want it to be overly powered. I just, the mod did say it's quite as close to stock. I think that's with engines and gearboxes, but there might be some nice little tweaks. Because of the way it is just now, I'm probably quite reluctant to take it back out of the garage unless you're playing in a map that's unusually flat. And this game isn't designed, or isn't intended for flat maps. Ooh, that dolly, I thought it was going to do a nosedive and put the dolly into the ground and then flip over or something strange. The weather, now that I've said it, the weather has been quite kind to us in this episode. Wonder if is the generator just going to go back to the town? The town's a logical place because that's where you're going to need the generator. And if that's the case, that's just basically jump through the gateway. I think. Oh, he's at it again. What are you up to? Whoa, tree. I'm going a little bit off the beaten track. There we go. And somehow I didn't even see it land back on its feet. There we go. Don't need all-wheel drive anymore. Ooh, don't slide off there. The Vorongrad has certainly been a handy bit of kit to have out for the rescues it's done lately. Ooh, don't hit that. You did hit. Right, what we'll do is we'll park the generator on the road for the next truck that's going to take it through. So release the winch there, and let's put this guy away. Awesome job, thank you. So retain him, and I'll just double check. Yeah, I did keep the Zix so far. 277,000. Goodbye. Definitely keeping the Juggernaut. This guy was super awesome. Yeah. I know. I said already before. I got those 2 back to the garage. The Baja Crew was easy enough. That's about it. Crew, what's that then? Let's go back. Oh, we need a truck first. Let's pick out a truck that we're going to use for this. This guy? Yeah, why not? Hey, what's he got on the back of him? Saddle height? That's no good. Let's put a low on. More likely to need that one. It's hopefully a nice easy trip through the gateway into Outback Overlanding. First back on. A little bit close. There we go. Is it that gateway? Just before we jump, let's have a look. That's the gateway to Outback Overlanding, yes. Quick check, global map, Outback Overlanding. What's the two gateways? There's that gateway there, Outback Port. Where's this thing going? Oh no, it's not going to the town, it's going away over here. Oh man, generator unload to the cabins. Oh man, there's a little bandit which we've left. We haven't been over here for so long. Tassie trailing. So that might be the better gateway to come through and then round this way. Okay, so that's good. So let's go back. So we do want that gateway. Now I was going to say, did I not? Oh, the Baja Crew is there. So have I bought two Baja Crews? Is that what's happened there? I don't remember. Maybe I did. Right. Outback Overlanding. Here we come. In a while. And welcome to Outback Overlanding. Simple as that. Oh, he's dropped us off a wee bit away from the gateway. That's cool. And I've reset the time. It is now the morning. So we should have a nice day of driving. So let's set some waypoints. From here, we need to get up onto this long road here. So up to there. Take that junction there. We have driven this. I just can't quite remember how. I think it's quite a decent road. Yeah, that should do. We need to get up there somehow. How do we do that? You've got a gateway down here that you can't access. Let's wake him up. And back it up. Can we get up that point there? Okay. Oh, it's nice to get into a truck that just climbs things that you point it at. Where's my waypoint? It's way up there. Right, let's get the foot to the floor. These people want some power. Never have too much power. I do like this 64131, and I think the mod versions of this is they are also super awesome. I think a lot of players of Snowrunner use this truck a lot in one form or another, whether it's the vanilla or the modded versions, because it's just such a good truck. I do need to find modded version that I really like. There's quite a few. I was recommended one, and I can't remember. I do apologise for forgetting who had left the comment. By Lion H, I believe the mod creator was, but I haven't found it. I did have a look. Oh, what is going on here? We are picking up some nose damage again. Oh, yeah, kind of knew that was coming. There's not much we can do about it. Go on, climb out. Don't do a zix on me. This road needs some serious maintenance. I knew it was going to do it, but fortunately it's just little single bits of damage. I dare say the modded version of this will have suitably raised suspension, or maybe strong front bumpers. Oh, I knew it again. I seen that bit there and I thought, nope, we're not going to make it up there. Back it up. You need to take that at an angle. You gonna climb? We've got a tree. Oh, we have not got a tree, but I see some smoother ground over on this side. There we go. I am actually having flashbacks to what the Zix is doing every time you went over a little mound. And I tried to put on a bumper that was not going to catch the ground. I always look for bumpers that are higher than stock, because they do have hitboxes, so they're the things that are suddenly going to stop you. But anything that lifts that up to give you better ground clearance is the thing to go for, in my opinion. You also want the bumper to stop the engine from getting damage if you hit anything. Straight in. Alright, that wasn't bad. Fall down here. Well done. What horrible terrain to be driving on. In real life kind of thing. And if your average in this kind of terrain speed-wise is like 15 miles an hour or something like that, you feel like you'd take a day and an age just to do, I don't know, half a dozen miles. I feel like you get out and walk faster. Okay. Feel like we've gone past the halfway mark. You need to get moving. Another nasty little bit. It's like water has eroded the road away and bits like that. You get the rainy season. Come on. Trying to get into automatic, we'll go a little bit faster. Oh, that was an abrupt halt there. What am I hitting? Oh, it's a root. Well, that's a bit unfair. I wasn't even going at any speed there. Of course, you don't mind so much following this trailer, knowing that you've got virtually an unlimited supply of fuel. I'm expecting the delivery pop-up icon to appear fairly soon now, so I feel like we've crossed most of the map. Or is that just the way it feels because I've been travelling for so long? Okay, nice and easy down here, don't do anything silly. Ugh. Feel like there's a route in there. Oh no, we're moving, we're snow ploughing, or mud ploughing. Oh, there's a drop-off point. Yay! Go on, Azov. Climb. Nope, not got the power there. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. Actually looks like it's a way off in the distance, but I know it's not. Stay on your wheels, trailer, stay on your wheels. Across the rickety old bridge, the kind of thing I would make. There's not much you can really do about that. That's the way the train is. You've just got to kind of like push through it and accept the damage. And look at this bit here. Oh, that's dodgy as, and it's at an angle, so let's try and square it off and climb out the other side. I mean, how would you actually get the nose up from there? In real life, that's just not going to happen. Oh, no tree to winch to. What? Oh, a wee bush over there. That's not going to really possibly help unless it suddenly catches the ground. Go on, grip something. No. Yeah, well, thanks for that. Okay. Need to kind of alter the angle then. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Straight into the next horrible section. That one wasn't quite so bad, surprisingly. Okay, careful now, careful. The trailer's trying to pull me over. Oh my life, look at this terrain. Get up. This map just cries out for you to find the biggest things, like using the Juggernaut or the Colobs, and just use them for everything that you could possibly use them for. Obviously they'd have to be things like the modded ones that you got low attachments for saddles and stuff, but we're here. Oh, log trailer. Hello. Ours? No. Okay, what have we got going on here? Is this going to be log cabins? Right, let's get it dropped down. I need to move forwards, I think, to register it. Stop. Oh, I thought it was going to disappear. I was going to steal some fuel out of it for the return journey. 15,000 cash, 1,750 XP. Still hard to believe you go that unit out there without destroying it. You got that unit out there without destroying it. You made a lot of folks a bit happier today. Yes, I am so pleased. I'm going to have some fuel out of you though. Just enough to get home, thank you very much. And we'll drop it off. Oh, it automatically detached, I never realised. Now to get turned, I thought we were going to see some cabins or something appear, but maybe that's a separate task. Four little cabins tucked away. And that'll be the logs for them maybe. Right, I'm going to park it up here, guys. I'm going to call that an episode. No point in starting anything at this late time, and he wants to have a wee rest. So engine off. And that's it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. A little less disastrous than the last couple. But thank you so much for watching. And a thanks again to Michael Neal and Buck Eli, my latest subscribers. Huge appreciation. Thank you. You will see me again soon. Bye for now.